against Tri West. Tri West taking the kickoff at the 10-yard line, and running it back is Jason Ward to about the 25. And that's where Tri West, the Bruins, will start on offense. I'm Scott Eaker along with North White head coach Jim Davis. And Jim, how do you see this one shaping up?
I think this will be an outstanding ball game. I think the key is going to be the offensive and defensive lines of both teams. And whoever wins this ball game will dominate in those areas.
Tri West offense led by quarterback Jeremiah Couch. He's number 11. The running backs, David Catt, one of the top tailbacks in the state of Indiana, number 26, and the fullback is number 20, Eric Smith. First play from scrimmage in the Class A state championship game here at the RCA Dome, and the handoff to Catt. He's outside, turns the corner to about the 30-yard line, and making the stop out there is Jeremy Francis. Set the rest of the starting lineup for the Tri-West Bruins for you. The wide receivers are Jason Ward, who returned the opening kickoff, and Chris Voles. The tight end, Ron Smith. And the men up front, Robert Kirby, James Hanlon, Paul Huntington, Paul Haste, and Kevin Jones. Second down and about 5 from the 31-yard line. I formation in the backfield, wide receivers to either side, Ward to the top of your screen, Voles to the bottom. And the handoff is to Catt, and he is wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll bring up a third down and about 5. Rick Hernandez and Jamie Hernandez in on the stop for the Carroll Cougars. They are on that offensive or defensive front line, along with Jason Martin, Matt Heaton, Jeremy Francis. The linebackers, Frank Vega and Sergio Hernandez. The defensive backfield, Sean Ford, Charlie Huffer, Mike Lowe, and Kyle Hamilton. Third down and about 5. And the Tri-West Bruins will offset the tailback Catt to the right side, the wide side of the field. Back to throw is Crouch. Got 3 receivers out in the pattern. Fires, and it's incomplete at the 40-yard line, intended for Jason Ward. The coverage that time provided by Kyle Hamilton.
Carroll playing their typical zone coverage in the secondary, and they bring a lot of people hard with their front 5 and do a real good job of putting pressure on people. I noticed that the patterns were fairly short, and Tri-West just trying to get the first down.
And as we see on the replay, the receiver, good coverage that time on Kyle Hamilton. Chad Fife will kick it away. 3 downs and out on the first possession for Tri-West. And the Fife punt is taken at about the 35-yard line and run back to about the 38-yard line. Returner that time was Charlie Huffer. And it'll be first down and 10 for Carroll. The Cougars starting out on offense at their own 38-yard line. We've played about 2 minutes in this ball game. The quarterback will be Matt Hood. And the single setback will be Frank Vega. The wingbacks are Kyle Hamilton and Sergio Hernandez. The wideouts, Mike Lowe and Alan McCarty. Handoff goes to Hamilton, and Hamilton's going to run it up inside for a couple yards on first down. Rest of the offensive line for the Carroll Cougars, Jeremy Harrell, Matt Heaton, Alan Mummert, Jamie Hernandez, and Dante Borden. Tri-West defensively, 4 down linemen, Ron Smith, Kevin Jones, Paul Haste, and Matt Pendleton. The linebackers, Colin Fairburn, Trevor Buchanan, and Justin Heath. The defensive backfield, Jason Ward, Chris Voles, Ryan Ross, and Josh Bowman. Handoff to Vega, and Vega inside, runs it for a first down, picks up about 9 yards out to the 50-yard line, and Frank Vega is certainly someone that Tri-West is going to have to contend with. Coach, he's just a junior.
Yeah, Frank's a terrific runner. He plays both ways, but offensively, when they give him the ball inside, he's tough to bring down. I think he probably outweighs most of the Tri-West defensive front.
Frank Vega, 6'1", 228 pounds, 4.7 speed, second in the state in scoring this season with 220 points. He is the single setback behind the quarterback, Matt Hood, who fires to Hamilton, and Kyle Hamilton is going to be close to another first down at the 40-yard line. Chris Voles made the tackle. A quick hitter that time, very successful for Carroll, who continues to move the football.
Yeah, they've got Hamilton in the slot out here, and they've got a little soft coverage, and so just a quick pass to him gets them another first down.
1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. This drive began back at the Cougars' 38. 3 downs and a punt on the first series for Tri West. Now the Bruins are going to have to dig in defensively.
It's a real key to get that first score on the board.
Motion. And the handoff to Vega. Picks his way through the middle. He's going to carry tacklers with him down to about the 31-yard line. Trevor Buchanan and Jason Ward leading the charge for the Tri West Bruins, but not before Frank Vega picked up 8 yards on first down.
Yeah, pretty simple play. They're just going to hand the ball to Frank off the right side, and as big and strong as he is, it's going to take a lot of people to bring him down. And you like to start out with 2nd down and 2.
Again, the double slot back formation. And the handoff to Vega. Vega breaks a couple tackles. He's got first down yardage down inside the 30 to about the 27-yard line. Making the tackle was Trevor Buchanan.
Again, just an off-tackle play with Frank Vega. And right now, Carroll's offensive line is playing very well, and they're moving the sticks.
Vega 3 carries, 23 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. How do you stop Frank Vega? You saw him during the season.
Well, you're going to have to bring some people up on the line of scrimmage and force Carroll to throw the football. We had a little success against them in their running game, and you're just going to have to bring some people up and gamble a little bit to try and stop the run.
Well, Kevin Jones and Jason Ward that time stopping Frank Vega, but not before he picked up 4 more yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Jason Ward, the leading tackler on this Tri West team during the regular season. 99 tackles. He also had 6 interceptions from the defensive back position. 2nd down and 6. This time in I formation, the fullback is Vega, the tailback Sergio Hernandez. Motion, the handoff to Hernandez. He cuts back inside, down inside the 20-yard line to about the 19. Jason Ward again in on the tackle for the Tri West Bruins. 3rd down and about 2.
Carroll will give you some different looks. They like to run primarily out of the run and shoot formation, but when they go to the I formation, it makes them more of a running power team.
This time 2 backs in the backfield. They're split. Handoff to Vega up the middle, and he's going to be stacked up. I don't think he got enough for the first down. A big charge that time, as you said, Coach Jim Davis. Tri West putting a lot of people at the line of scrimmage expecting Frank Vega to get the football.
Yeah, I think that's a real key, and I think they're going to have to do a little bit more of that. They've got to put the ball in some other people's hands, and they're going to have to try and stop him on early downs and force Carroll to throw a little bit.
Kevin Jones and Justin Heath leading the Tri West attack defensively. It's 4th and 1.
Now, this is a straight T formation that Carroll oftentimes runs in a short yardage situation.
Frank Vega in the middle with his hands on his knees. They give him the football, and he powers his way for the first down over the left side of the offensive line. He's going to have just enough for the first down and showed his size and power that time, just running over people to get the yard he needed.
Yeah, they're very effective when they run out of that T formation. He's got a lead blocker, and this is usually what they try and do in short yardage.
So it's 1st and 10 at about the 18-yard line. Frank Vega now 6 carries, 29 yards, and he will be the workhorse today. 199 carries coming into today's ball game, nearly 1,400 yards rushing and 34 touchdowns. They toss to him right side. He picks his way through the defense down to the 10-yard line and the 9 before he's brought down by Ron Smith. But there are flags on the play.
Yeah, a little bit of a new wrinkle there, pitching the ball outside to him, but it looks like it's going to come back.
Holding the call, and indeed it will come back. 9-yard run will be negated by the holding penalty. The officials for today's ball game, best crew around: Mike Padfield, Paul Tanner, Daniel Tour, Gene Houston, and Kenneth Cobb. And the first penalty of the day is going to take the Carroll Cougars out of the red zone and march them back to the 23-yard line, where it will be first down and about 15 yards, as that's marked off from the spot of the foul.
You can see that once he breaks into the open, he's tough to bring down, so they need to get him before he can get started.
Ball will be placed out to the left side. Jason Ward coming to the sidelines now. Like he's got an equipment problem. And Tri West will have to substitute for its leading tackler. Josh Bowman coming in to replace him, and the ball at the 23-yard line.
Now they like to get the ball to Mike Lowe out there, number 3, as a split in.
He split wide to the top of your screen. Double slot backs. Now going in motion is Kyle Hamilton. Back to throw is Matt Hood. Pressure. Fires it out to Hamilton in the right flat. He's going to be brought down at the 19-yard line by Colin Fairburn. So some pressure that time on Matt Hood, and he had to release to his quick receiver.
A good job. We had some pressure there with Tri West on the quarterback, Matt Hood, and he dumped it out to receiver in the flat. Short pickup.
Picked up 2 or 3 yards. It'll be second down and about 12 at the 20-yard line. Hood looking over the defense. Drops straight back. Pressure coming. Now he'll elude it. Runs on the right side. Breaks a tackle down to about the 11-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds on the far sideline. Colin Fairburn again making the hit, and he'll be just a couple yards short of the first down. Hood had to improvise that time, and it worked for him.
Yes, he did, and he's a good runner. He's not been called on a great deal to run the football for Carroll, but when he gets out in the open field, he's an outstanding runner. I think that's key, though, for Tri West. They need to get pressure on Carroll quarterback, and eventually they'll get one.
Pick of about 8 down to the 12-yard line. It'll be third down and call it 4. Split wide to the left side is Alan McCarty. That's the bottom of your screen. Handoff coming around to Mike Lowe. Fires for the end zone, and it's caught by Alan McCarty. Touchdown. 12 yards out. A little trickery works for Carroll, and the Cougars are on the board first with 4:20 to play in the opening quarter.
An outstanding effort. Just a great pass set up nice, and the receiver was wide open in the end zone.
6-0 to score, and Coach, as you said, so important to put points on the board first.
It's key. Carroll had a nice drive going and had a penalty there that set them back, and to come away with nothing would really be a morale breaker, and I think this is an important play for them. A trick play, gets them excited, gets them into the ball game, and will fire up the defense.
And the extra point is blocked. Matt Hedrick has the extra point blocked. So with 4 minutes and 20 seconds to play here in the first quarter, the Carroll Cougars on their first drive move it from the 38-yard line, 62 yards on the drive, and put the first touchdown on the board. That was Jason Ward getting a hand on that football and blocking the extra point, but the touchdown play, a 12-yard pass. Mike Lowe, the wide receiver, on an end around, firing into the end zone and finding a wide open Alan McCarty. Actually had 2 receivers there. Kyle Hamilton was right there and could have caught the touchdown pass as well. Drive 13 plays, 5 minutes and 39 seconds off the clock, and it did cover 62 yards. The Carroll Cougars lead at 6-0. Dennis Mogensen on to kick it off. They'll tee the ball up at the 40-yard line. Back deep for Tri West. David Catt, Jason Ward, and it's like Chris Voles also back there, and it will be taken by Jason Ward at the 10. He's up to the 20, gets a good block to the 25 and out to the 30-yard line, or he's going to be knocked down by Tom Caldwell, so a good return Tri West unable to get anything going offensively on its first possession. Coach Davis, 3 downs and a punt.
It's really